So what's up, guys? Hey, this week on Fat to Fit, I talk about the keto diet. I get asked all the time what are my thoughts on it. Well, it's bullshit. No offense to anybody who's on it and it works for you. Atkins worked for me at one point. Back in 2003, I did Atkins. I lost 90 pounds in 6 months. The way that people promoted it was that you just don't eat bread. You eat all the meat you want, don't eat bread. So I would go through the McDonald's drive-thru and I would order double cheeseburgers, no bun. And I'd get 4 or 5 of them. And I was able to eat as many as I wanted. And I'm eating all that fat, all that grease, all that meat. Now, fast forward to today, and you have now it's known as the ketone diet. Now keep in mind, these are very similar in the sense that one, they're very popular at their time, but two, they're kind of just a variation of a specific style of dieting, and that's one that you avoid carbohydrates. Essentially, you're having 75% of your diet is fats, and 20% is protein, and 5% carbohydrates. So basically, you can't have more than 100 grams of carbs at all. And ideally, it's even less than that. And the reason that I don't agree with this style of diet is because it's not sustainable. It's not a lifestyle change. It's a crash diet. Your body goes into ketosis by essentially not having carbs, right? But as soon as you reintroduce carbs, you throw your body out of ketosis. So it took you 3 days to get into ketosis, gets tripped up by a single slice of bread or 2 slices of bread, and now you're out. Now you gotta take another day to reset your body to get back into ketosis, and it's just this vicious cycle. So if you're eating tons of fat and protein and no carbs, and then you reintroduce carbs just a little bit, like, oh, I cheated a little bit, but it's gonna take me 2 days, you still consumed all that fat. So your body is not burning it now. Now you've just got an abundance of it. Now it's burning the carbs, and what? Now you've got carbs and fats, and you're not going anywhere. It's not a sustainable diet. I know that they work. I've done them. I've done the crash diets. I've done the fat diets, the South Beaches, and all these other ones. Bodybuilders can definitely see a result out of this. Because again, it's a crash diet. They do these really intense, very regimented, very structured diets where they're measuring and weighing out everything before a show. And that's why they can have abs that have abs and being very vascular and absolutely shredded. But they also have the mental game, I only eat what I'm supposed to when I'm supposed to regimen. And I think that most of you guys who are watching this don't have that kind of commitment. Because if you did, we wouldn't even be having this conversation about losing weight. So again, I'm not saying that these diets don't work, because they do. If you're a bodybuilder shredding up for a show, it'll absolutely work, right? It'll work because you're already regimented. You've already got that structure and that mindset that, okay, I only eat this and I weigh it out and I only have this much. But most of us don't do that. For most of you who are out there, who are listening to this, you're only trying to drop 20 or 30 pounds. So this isn't a sustainable thing. This isn't something that I would recommend that you use to help yourself get on track. And if you really want to get healthy and you really want to get a hold of your diet, weight, and health and nutrition, you gotta scrap these fat diets and base your diet nutritionally, right? Get at least 1 gram to a ½ gram of protein in your body per pound every single day, right? Healthy fats, healthy carbohydrates. That's well balanced. It's sustainable over a long period of time. You can still go out to lunch or dinner with your friends and not be that weird person who says, hey, I want a burger, no bun. Everybody's looking at you, you know what I mean? But again, doing diets like that, I don't recommend them. Do they work? Sure. Fast results, absolutely. You can make it happen. Atkins, your ketos, but they're just not sustainable. It's not a feasible lifestyle to be in. That's why I don't recommend it. But if you're really interested on the science aspect of it, again, this is based on what I believe and what's worked for me, what hasn't worked for me. But if you really want to get into the science part of it, just Google Dr. David Heber, okay? He's an intern at UCLA. He's an endocrinologist, world famous for his research in diabetes and obesity, and just understand that this man has done the research. He knows what he's talking about. But for me, somebody who has been a serial dieter, who's been down 150 pounds, who ballooned up 100 pounds, who was down 90 pounds, who ballooned up 180 pounds, and now I'm down 165, and I'm doing it in a way that I can still have a lifestyle that's sustainable, then I recommend a well-balanced diet. And do exercise and live life and enjoy it. But guys, stop with the fad diets. You're killing yourselves. All right? We'll see you guys next week. Stay tuned on our next episode of Fat to Fit. See y'all next week.